forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, oh wait, I remember now. So recently, let's go to my channel. I feel like I'm talking like a little. Okay, let's go to my channel. What? I don't remember what I just said about that. Okay, so look. 11 months ago, I made this video. We're going to watch a scary video. 11 months, young boy. Haven't even done this. Okay, look. Hi guys. Oh, I don't want to get copyrighted that. Published on September 1929. That was a long time ago, boy. And now, I return the favor to make more of that. Also, do you like my new wall? It's pretty cool, right? Pretty cool, I actually like it. Let me show you. Pretty cool. So pretty much, I was at home, right? I was a little bored, so I made this 3 videos. I made this one. I'm gonna blur that out. I can pretty much hear this forever, bruh. Okay, to be honest, I'm not joking. I actually like that. I could hear that forever in my whole entire life. Well, look here. I can't do anything, and I commented my little friend in Roblox. Remember that guy? Oh, I think can we get a? I forgot. And now return the favor to me, which make that video 11 months ago that I posted. And you know what happens? Oh, shush me, past me. I got 2 likes. And the first like, I didn't even notice. I got 2 likes, and I didn't even notice about that. And let's see if my old past self says, if we get 1 like or 2 likes, I'll make another video. Let's see. Did my old past self agree or not disagree to myself? I don't want to get copyrighted by that. Also, 5. Wait. I want to hear. Wait. Be quiet. Can't hear, guys. Be quiet. Okay. Okay. Anything, me? Anything you're gonna say? Anything, me?
Well, that was the end of the video. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, and also,
Come on, say me.
oh my god.
Say it. Say it past me.
Also, 100 likes, and I'll do another video of this.
Why did I say 100 likes? And you know what? I didn't achieve my goal. So, look what I got. 2 likes. Young boy, I'm just gonna Oh, disgusting. Ugh, disgusting. Boy, if you don't... I didn't get 100 likes, so we got 2 likes. That's pretty okay. So, you know what? We're doing the next video. Next video, young boy. So I did searches. So, Annabelle, let's watch this one. Help you to my retired by the Eagles is an bonito, but I'm not gonna even say it. Let's get started, guys.
Welcome to the news.
Also, please subscribe to them. They're pretty cool. They make cool videos. Subscribe to them. I'm just gonna pretty much just go subscribe, bro. But you wonder why I don't pretty much watch this anymore? Well, that's because a long time ago I had nightmares. Pretty much, it never stopped. Excuse me, I have to burp real quick. Okay then. long ago I had nightmares and I couldn't understand. I just stopped watching this. I just turned off their channel for a bit and never even watched them until 2020, a year later. There we go. And this is what I think. Is this actually life or am I hallucinating? It is life. 2020 is the baddest year ever made. We have COVID. I think it's COVID. Yep, it's COVID and coronavirus. Dude. Like, what the heck? 2020? Why did you do this to us? It's not fair. And also, the storm didn't hit. The storm did come. I did see in the news. It was pretty okay, but it was pretty late, so I went to sleep. Sweet. Also, before we watch that, I need to announce that. Before I announce any video further, I might need to do this. Agree to make and if we get one like, let's see, we got one like, well, we did it. Well, congratulations, mate. We died. Well, we got a like. What about that? I can't do the video. Yeah, for real, I can't do the video. It sucks. Also, I can pretty much waste my voice a lot. It's pretty impressive, myself. You're the number ones. But just forget what I said. It's pretty impressive that I can't do anything on Roblox. Let me show you. I'm not lying. Let me show you. I'm not even extracting. Look. Also, I installed Roblox because it was not even working to even make any videos. It sucked. It's literally just sucked. And also, I don't have any more footage. Oh, pass me. Well, pass me. You did a good honor. Now let's get back to Grandma Love TikTok. Did I say it right? I'm just gonna skip this ad real quick. Wait. There we go. Let me just get it.
You've likely recently heard about the alleged disappearance of one of the most terrifying dolls in the world, Annabelle. This is one of the most famous cases taken by the paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, conveyed in the movie of the same name. Tick and Tack already found the answer to this mystery, but first, we'll tell you its terrifying story.
Oh wait, let me tell you before something. So I was watching this little boy, making videos of this channel and getting more likes than I could have expected. So I made my own. My poorly fingers just hurt right now. Let's get back to the video. I was jealous, so I made mine. Let's get back to the video.
Annabelle was one of the thousands of dolls that were sold by the Raggedy Ann toy company in the 70s, based on the children's books by Johnny Gruelle. They were made of rags with red threads for the hair, blushing cheeks, triangular nose, and a sweet expression. They made lots of children happy until Donna's case took place. Before starting her nursing training and moving away from home, her mother gave her one of these dolls. The young lady, who lived with a roommate named Angie, would always leave the doll in her bed because it reminded her about her family and her home. However, shortly after, she started to notice very strange things about the doll. Although Donna always put her doll in the same place, whenever she came back to the room, she would find the doll in a different position and even in entirely different places. Moreover, her roommate and her started to find reading notes saying things like "help us" or "help Lou," referring to one of her friends. At that point, the young ladies got really scared and decided to call the police. However, the police not only could not help them, but the incidents became even more sinister. One day, Donna got into her room and found a doll in her bed, but with its chest and hands stained with a red liquid that looked like blood. Donna and Angie got really scared and were so desperate that they decided to go to a medium. The medium revealed to them that the doll was possessed by the spirit of a 7-year-old girl named Annabelle Higgins, who had died in that very property. Then the girl talked through the medium, and after telling her story, she asked the young ladies to adopt her. At the end of the day, it was just the spirit of an abandoned girl who just wanted to be accepted. The ladies were moved by the story and took the doll back home, although their friend Lou didn't like it that much. It was him who shortly after had a nightmare where someone was strangling him, and when he woke up, he discovered the doll right by his side. Later on, he asserted that the doll climbed on his chest and tried to strangle him. It was then when Ed and Lorraine Warren, a couple famous for investigating paranormal events, heard about the case. After studying the doll thoroughly, they came to the conclusion that it wasn't the spirit of a girl that possessed the doll, but a demon. Donna and Angie had been tricked through the medium, and the demon's true objective was to possess Donna. With the help of a priest, the couple carried out an exorcism in the house to free it from the evil spirits. And to the relief of Donna and Angie, the couple also took Annabelle with them. The Warrens didn't take long to experience the same phenomena that Donna and Angie experienced, often finding a doll in different rooms of the house. It is even said that the doll caused 2 car accidents, one of them to Jason Bradford, a priest who tried to expel the demon from the doll. Due to those horrible events, the Warren decided to put Annabelle inside a locked display cabinet, which is sprayed with holy water 2 times per month. To this day, the doll is still in their house, which became a museum of occultism. Annabelle supposedly disappeared from there on August 14th, 2020, causing a true wave of horror in social media. It seems that the rumor started due to the Wikipedia...
Sorry guys, I need to move from a spot. I need to move. I'm not getting comfy anymore. Okay, I'm comfy now. Continue the video.
Annabelle supposedly disappeared from there on August 14th, 2020, causing a true wave of horror in social media. It seems that the rumor started due to the Wikipedia page, where it was indicated that the doll was lost somewhere in the US. However, the Warrens' grandson didn't take long to refute those fake news, and the person in charge of the museum published a video where he shows a terrifying Annabelle in her glass cabinet, where we hope that she remains locked for a long, long time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget...
It's a bit spooky. When did you blur that blood out? But I won't. Too lazy right now. Now let's find another. Yippity. And if we get 1 like or a few likes, I don't care how much it's like. As long as we get a like, I'll make another video. Just gonna skip this out real quick. Here we are.
Why do we love watching horror movies? We sit in front of a screen willing to suffer and have a bad time, and we keep doing it time and time again. In my case, I was a big fan of horror movies, and it's clear to me why. I enjoyed the rush of adrenaline produced by getting scared and being tense. Until I experienced true horror, that is. There are many classics I've watched 1,000 times, but without a doubt my favorite is Annabelle. You probably know her, an innocent ragdoll for kids, which has been possessed by a demonic spirit and attacks people around her. I even have a replica of her in my house. And the movie's not only great, but it's based on true events. That's right, Annabelle exists in real life. This was a possession case which occurred in the US during the 70s, and was investigated by the Warrens, a marriage of paranormal investigators. Despite practicing many exorcism on the doll, it kept being as dangerous as ever, and so they had to lock her up in a glass case. This glass case is conserved in the Museum of Occultism. The Warrens built in their house in Connecticut. When I learned that the doll actually existed and people could visit its location, chills went down my spine. It was my dream, being able to travel there and experience the tension of being face to face with evil itself. Many years passed until I could save up enough money to travel there, as well as get my parents' permission, but I never stopped imagining how that moment would be like. The museum was located in a small rural town, so I had to rent a car to reach it. It was located in the back of the Warrens' house, and it wasn't always open. I was lucky to get tickets. However, once I arrived, all my expectations were crushed. Less than a museum, it was just some kind of wooden shed that stored all the objects related to their respective cases. And sure, there were some pretty cool items with terrifying stories behind them, but the size and look of the place left me disappointed. Maybe I was just too hyped. Then I finally found Annabelle inside the glass case at the end of the shed, and my heart rate accelerated with excitement. Unfortunately, that was one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I've never seen how the real Annabelle doll actually looked like, since I wanted to keep it a surprise. But the truth is that the doll is pretty cute and bland. It was made of rags, with red threads for the hair, and blushing cheeks. It had nothing to do with the evil and terrifying expression of its porcelain replica from the movie. I couldn't help but laugh at that sight, and the museum's guard gave me a nasty look. And then he pushed me out of the museum, saying something about a curse. I didn't want to argue with him, since I had enough. It was a hugely disappointing experience, and all I wanted was to go back home. However, I never expected my trip back home to be filled with so many dangers. First, an issue with the car's brakes almost sent the car off the road, and the mechanic couldn't explain what happened. Then I had terrible indigestion for something I ate. The doctor was surprised, since it was like someone tried to poison me. And the worst part is that my plane back home had a mechanical problem. The guard's words started to scare me. When I finally got home, I checked my social media accounts, and couldn't believe what I was reading. Everyone was saying that Annabelle had disappeared from her glass case, and had escaped the museum. I was frozen in shock. It was too much of a coincidence. Could it be possible that Annabelle was coming after me, looking for revenge? When I turned around, I saw the replica I had at home, and I almost had a heart attack. I stored it in a basket to not see her anymore, and tried to forget about the whole thing. However, night came and I was still nervous. I couldn't sleep. I got up to go drink something, and there it was at the feet of my bed. It was Annabelle. My adrenaline skyrocketed, and I screamed in terror. I was going to run away, when I saw my dog next to her lying down. He was the one who dragged her to me, or that's what I want to believe at least. All I know is that that was the worst scare I've ever had in my life. At the end, the museum's guard refuted the rumor by posting a video showing Annabelle perfectly locked in her glass case. That was certainly a relief for me, but even then I decided to get rid of my replica and start watching only adventure movies and comedies. Horror movies suck. Does your life suck as well, and you want to share it with us?
Well, there we go. That's pretty it. Now we're gonna watch one more. And that's it. Because I'm pretty much getting on coffee, yeah. I'm getting tired, and I'm pretty much just getting tired, and I just need to make a video today, and maybe next time I'll make a video about a horror story if we get any 1 like, 2 likes, it doesn't matter, at least if we get a like, I'll make the other video. Also, you can see I'm pretty much tired. So yeah, let me just skip this ad for you, so you don't have to pretty much watch it. Here we are.
My name is Charles. I'm 16 years old, and like many people my age, I love creepypastas. Do you know about them? Creepypastas are horror characters, but not from books or movies, but urban legends and internet forums. And that's why I like them, because that makes them feel more real. However, one of them came into my life, and I don't know what to do about it. It's one of the most famous creepypastas, Jeff the Killer. He hooked me from the very beginning, and not just because everyone was talking about him, but because he and I had a lot in common. It's not that I was a psychopath or anything. Of course, I've always been a pretty calm and friendly person. However, Jeff and I both went through a terrible experience. I always did well in school, and I have a group of friends where we make plans together. However, a while ago, a couple of bullies started harassing me. It all started one time during lunch, when I accidentally dropped my lunch tray, and part of my food fell on one of them. I tried to apologize, but he got extremely angry, and everything got worse since then. They would wait for me after school to harass me, and would even follow me to my house. At first, they would just insult and intimidate me, but then they got physical and stole my money and phone. I thought they would leave me alone after that, now that we're even, but the threats and harassment continued. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't tell my parents or the teachers, since they would just give them a punishment, and then their harassment would get worse. I couldn't ask my friends for help either, since they were dead scared of those bullies. During that time is when I discovered the story of Jeff the Killer, in a video on the Tic Tac Draw YouTube channel. In the story, Jeff was also threatened by a couple of bullies, and they even beat him up. He was abused so much that he turned violent against them, and even against his own family, turning into a maniac. I would never be capable of doing that, but I was desperate. And when the bullies ruined my birthday party, just like in Jeff's story, I realized I needed to stop them once and for all. By checking internet forums, I casually found a ritual to summon Jeff. I didn't think it could work, but I was so angry that I was willing to try it. I locked myself in the bathroom with the lights off, followed the instructions to summon him, and waited in silence. And suddenly, I heard a knock on the door, and a voice saying, "Go to sleep." It couldn't be. That's the phrase Jeff uses before killing his victims. I opened the door terrified, but it was just my dad telling me to go to bed. I was a fool for thinking the ritual had worked. However, what I discovered the next day made me much more afraid. I didn't see the bullies anywhere in the school. I asked a classmate about them, and he told me they were in critical condition at the hospital. They went out the night before, and someone stabbed them. The police had no idea who did it. The first thing I thought is that I did manage to summon Jeff, and he took revenge for me. But that was impossible. He was just a fictional character, right? They probably just messed with someone they shouldn't have. I didn't want them to die, but deep down, I was happy they got what they deserved. That very night, something woke me up. A shine that blinded me. I thought it was the moonlight, but when I focused my sight, I saw it was the shine of a knife. Jeff was right in front of me, looking at me with his pale face, no eyelids, and a sinister smile. He only whispered one thing. "You can be in peace now. Go to sleep." Then he disappeared in the shadows. I never saw him again, and I still don't know if that was real or just a nightmare. However, my bullies never harassed me again, and wouldn't even talk to me. And from then on, I respect creepypastas and urban legends much more. Murderers do exist in the real world, and you never know where fiction ends and reality begins. Does your life suck?
Cool! Pretty cool. Well, there it was, guys. 3 videos? 4 videos? I don't know. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any video. And also, if you want part 3, like the video. I don't care as much if I don't care if we get a if we get a like, then I'm happy with that. I'll make the second video. Bye. Hope you have a nice day.